my name is Shannon Chester, and this is my persuasive speech. My topic I chose was, should student loan debt be forgiven? The short answer is yes, I do think student loan debt should be forgiven. The long answer, well, I feel like in order to dive into this, we should imagine something. Imagine going to school for 13 years, about most of your life, and we work all the way up until we get that high school diploma. Then we figure out what's next. Well, college would be the easier option to choose, right? It leads you to better pathways, to a brighter future, some would say. Now, college may not be the choice for everyone, but most people do take it. But all these big hopes and dreams of becoming a lawyer or a doctor, an entrepreneur of some sort, can be just snapped out of existence because you can't do one thing, but just pay for it. And that's one reason why people go into debt. They apply for student loans so that they can, in order to pay for college, in order to get through so that they can achieve their one dream. And I feel like throughout the time that we've had these student loans, when they reach their dream initially, by being able to go through college, they're weighed down by the debt that they accumulate over time. You know, taxes increases and the interest rate increases as well. So it's not only the debt that you have by applying for the loan, say $30,000. Then over time it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it eventually holds you back from what you initially planned in the first place. Not giving everybody the opportunity in order to go about their dreams. The States by Levy Economic Institution says that many graduates cannot afford homes because of the student loan debt that they originally accumulated. And again, it keeps growing and growing and growing. These things weigh down our economic prosperity for millions of people who live here and are going through this. It's not just some who are being affected, it's all being affected. People who may not need student loan can even experience the effects of that student loan debt can cause by people that they work with, by people that they surround themselves with, and it ultimately brings us all down altogether. By forgiving student loan debt, it can help many people reach the economic prosperity that we strive as a country to see. Long-term debt can have an emotional toll. Sociology of race and ethnicity originally states that this can lead to a mental block when it comes to trying to figure out new ways in order to strive. It can hurt us not only physically with mortgages and payments and all this other stuff, but mentally too. We're always going to be tied by the things that hold us back, leading to many other stressors. Money being the biggest one. How are you going to provide for your family? How are you going to provide for yourself? Because the only thing that is truly holding us back is something that set out maybe even 10 years ago, maybe 5, maybe 4, and it hurting us and hurting everything that we've worked towards. Anything that you have by getting your college degree or any degree in general, whether it be a community college, an Ivy League, or a state college, can still harm you in the future no matter what type of education you get, because you're still being tied down. Now, what are some things that we can do to fix this? Well, in order to take action, they have been implementing legislatures and passing around and informing people of higher power of what student loans are doing to the people that you see every day, the people that you work with. Debt-free graduates contribute more to society and the economy. The Center of American Progress is trying to help push forward these ideals in order so that we can all be able to be lifted up in this world, in order to provide for the young people, in order to provide for the older people. Because even when you grow as a person and grow in your life and take on these new experiences, everything, like in the back of your head, you're always going to be thinking about these debts you have to pay off. And maybe like even when you're older, when you die, you don't want to leave that debt to your kids that you had maybe 45 years ago. It's always going to weigh down on you, and it's never going to be something that's going to help you be lifted up. By forgiving student loan debt, we can help each other, help the people around us, enhance a better workforce, like be able to spread the knowledge that education can provide. And if we do this, when we do this, it can lead to a greater future for not you, but for all of us as a whole. Thank you.